All right, so we already now streaming live. Okay, so let's just get into our lesson for today. All right, so I'll basically share my screen, and I want to welcome all leaders across board. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'll share my screen right away. Okay, so yesterday we basically looked at a lot. We were able to understand what is real money, why DeFi exists, the limitations of traditional finance. Then we went into details understanding DeFi. We talked about what are smart contracts. Then we went deep. Then we went deep. What are liquidity pools and how they work? We're able to bring a deeper understanding on staking and automated yields. Then we also tackled a little bit how the ONF model works, the minting engine, the minting of tokens, the daily compounding, the token flow, and the long-term sustainability. And so today, I'm now going to continue with the wealth formula. If you're already in Oracle, it is very important for you to have the wealth formula. Okay? You basically need a wealth formula, a formula that's going to be able to build wealth. Remember, uh, when I was talking about wealth yesterday, I described and I said that you cannot gamble your journey to wealth. Okay? And to me, it is very important that everybody understands that you cannot gamble your journey to wealth. For you to be able to be wealthy, you will need skills, you will need systems. Okay, you will need skills, you will need systems. Without those, allow me tell you, your dream of becoming wealthy could be very, very hard. Okay, could be very, very hard, very, very hard. And so, as you decide to compound, as you decide to, let me also talk about capital. Let me first talk about capital. How many of you are on the call this morning and you have a belief inside of you that for you to succeed in Oracle, you need a lot of capital? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Okay. So you can build your capital. And there is a very, very simple formula that provides that ability. The consistency. Okay. A person who invests $20 but compounds it daily can outperform someone who invests $200 but withdraws all the time. If you invest $10,000 in Oracle and I invest $20 every single day, I could outperform you if you keep on taking your funds all the time. Okay? So compounding is multiplying, it's not adding. That if you decide to start a business, for example, Let me just go to my token pocket here. Okay. So this is what I mean. You can see that I may not have a lot of money, but one thing I'll keep doing is that every single day I stake. The goal of staking every single day is very, very important because it is important for you to keep more earnings flowing in all the time. I have told it to so many people, and I want to repeat it here that success is never owned, and it's only rented. And for you to rent your success, you need to pay your dues every single day. One moment in my life, I I was not making today matter. I was living my life like everybody else. I had a mindset of days. Today is Monday. Today is Tuesday. Today is 29th. Today is 28th. Today is fast. This is 2026. This is 2027. I'm 30. I'm 35. I'm 40. I'm 50. It was one of my phenomenals. It was one of the things that was part of me, part of my life, part of my feelings. But one day I developed my own philosophy. And the philosophy says the power of today. I discovered that I'm personally not sure about tomorrow. I'm personally not sure about tomorrow. Hope I'm back. Man, what's up? Okay, so you can develop daily habits. And these daily habits are very important because the results you are looking for only exist in what you keep doing on a daily basis. And one of the things you can do is to come up with your personal formula, the personal formula of staking every single day. It doesn't matter how many tokens you stake. It could be one, it could be two, but as long as you stake every single day, okay, you are building an unbelievable ecosystem. You are building a repeated formula for results that will keep happening every single day. So, what I'm trying to educate here or to talk about is that your wealth formula equals capital times time times consistency. You will need capital. You will need time. You will need to have that patience, and you will need to be consistent. Capital is the money. But to have this capital, you may have very little money to start with. But if you develop a habit of staking every single day, you are going to build the capital. And because you are building the capital, you will require time for your capital to bring consistent results. And as long as you decide to do it consistently, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you confidence that Oracle is going to be non-stop on your side. non-stop on your side. Okay? And to me, that is very, 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 very important. Because remember, the business you are doing is about minting ONF tokens. That is the business you are doing. You want to mint ONF tokens. And for you to mint these ONF tokens, you need to stake. And when you stake, you are going to earn. And when you earn, repeat. You earn. For you to earn more, you mint, you earn those tokens, you stake them. It should be a continuous process. Why it works? Understand that minting creates new tokens. Staking locks the tokens. Earning rewards motivates more staking. And repeating, increasing your holdings over time. And as long as you keep doing it, I usually look at my stake. I didn't start with all these 429 ONF tokens. But in total, when I check here, you see that I have 792 ONF tokens. My goal is to stake as more as possible because success is never owned. It's only rented. And you should be paid every single day. So by keeping that success formula of understanding that the only way I'll get more tokens is by staking, by locking the tokens to earn more tokens. But before I continue and measure into your questions, there are mistakes you can avoid. Okay? There are mistakes you can avoid. But I want to ask a question. How many of you people are here and you believe crypto is gambling? How many people are here and you believe that crypto is gambling? Let me see in the chat. How many people are here and you believe that crypto is gambling? How many people are here? How many people are here? And for you in your heart, you feel like crypto is gambling. Let me see. Because, ladies and gentlemen, there are three classes of people that we have here. And it is very important for you. So, are you a builder? Do you want to acquire your wealth through building? Do you want to trade your wealth on your journey, or do you want to behave like a gambler? Because, like it or not, there is a wrong mindset, the gambling mindset. People want fast money and they end up losing it all. If you want to build wealth, it is important for you to follow the system. It is important for you to be patient. It's important for you to stick to daily compounding. But also, you find that many people who want to grow their journey to wealth, they copy whales. They copy big investors that have different strategies. Stay in your lane. If you can afford 2 coins a day, that is what you can afford. Hmm? That is what you can afford. You can afford your 2 coins a day. What do? Keep staking, keep compounding it on a daily basis. Stay in your lane. If someone posts $100,000 capital investment and you can't afford it, don't go and start running around your house. That you want to sell your house so that you invest $100,000. Give me one if you copy. Have this principle. We call it in crypto managing your risk. Make sure you stay in your lane. You start small. You keep growing your capital over time, but you remain consistent. And one of the major mistakes you can do as you are building your wealth in Oracle is stopping too early. There are so many people who started with Oracle. Today they have already stopped. The worst mistake is withdrawing too soon. If you want to build wealth, consistency is very, very important. Consistency is very, very important. Okay? You need to make sure that you are very, very consistent. Now, at this point, allow me to take you through a practical walkthrough. Okay? But today, let us look at a very simple principle on how we can keep the price of ONF going high. So once you withdraw your ONF, and let's use L Bank for learning. You have claimed your ONF, whether profits, whether capital. This is what you need to do. Okay? So once you open your L Bank, you have already deposited your ONF. Okay, what you do, tap your markets. On the top here, write in the word ONF. Onfdao, it will appear. Now, when you want to sell, come here and tap sell. Now, do not change this to market. Change this, keep it at limit order. Then, although the current price of ONF is at 9.6 here at L Bank, you can give it a higher price. For example, $11 or even $10. Then drag this side. Drag it here. Then put in your sell order. I want to give you confidence that very, very soon, once ONF, because when you look here, 76% of the people are buying, 24% are selling, 25% are selling. Meaning that once you put in your limit order at $10, you are going to create a new resistance line or a new area that the new people who are going to come and buy, they will buy this token at $10 and above. Number one, you will be more profitable. Number two, you will also create a new area that the new people who are coming in are buying at that price. Is that clear? Let me know in the chat. Is that clear? Let me know in the chat. Is that clear? Let me know in the chat. So put your sell order. I've seen people complain. Put your sell order at $10 and above 11. Be assured you can even put it at $12. There will be someone who will come and buy, and they will hit your limit order. Once they hit your limit order, number one, you'll be more profitable, but also you'll create a new strong area hold. Okay. So we were still looking at how to mint and how rewards appear and how compounding works. That is where now we are focusing on. But this is also very important. If you want to grow your wealth, it is important for you to understand the network effect. Remember, in yesterday's training, I said, let me just return here. What determines your profit? Because what determines, how does the minting engine of Onfdao works? And what determines the amount of tokens you can earn? Because most of you get confused. Let's go to ONF. Okay, let's look here. Oracle says that you will earn 0.1 to 2% of what? So if you stake for 24 hours, you'll earn 0.1 to 2%. And whatever you will earn, it will receive a bonus. This is what I mean. How many of you see that I have so many stakes? This is what I'm talking about. You see? You see? I stake every day. You see? Doesn't matter how much. You see? What I'm building wealth. And I understand I must do it per day. So sometimes maybe 10 tokens, 5, 3, even sometimes 1. It depends on what I could afford. But I make sure that when I make money, 30% of my money is invested. And it is my formula. You can also decide to use it as your formula. 30%. I don't want to say 150 that I can't afford. I can afford 30% every day of my personal income that I earn. So I come and I invest before even I spend my money, before I look at my personal bills, before I look at my personal challenges, before I look at my responsibilities. When I earn money, the first thing I do is, okay, 30% is for investing. And because I keep doing it, I build wealth. Okay, now, simple. That is, I hope it's home and clear. Now, whether you stake for 30 days or 360, it's your own personal choice. Every day you will earn what we call a block production reward. This block production reward will be 0.1 to 2%. And whatever you will have received, it will get what we call a bonus reward. And this bonus reward you earn is depending on how long you stake. So if you stake 360 days, they will get whatever you will earn, multiply it by 0.08 and give it to you as a bonus reward. Eh? As a bonus what? As a bonus reward. I hope that is very, very clear. Now, what am I trying to bring to your concern? What I'm trying to bring to your concern is that your amount of ONF you will earn, let's go to a calculator, it will depend on the general staking power in the whole community. If more people are staking, the block production reward will increase. For example, if I have maybe 762 tokens, I've staked them for a full year, it means that for a full year, I'll earn $125,406 if the block production reward remains like this. But if more people stake, the block production reward will increase and it will now hit 2%. And if it hits 2%, ladies and gentlemen, I will earn 15,902,000,000. Because more people are staking. That's why in the formula I talked about yesterday, I said the early adapters of any ecosystem, if they play their cards right, they change their life totally. Because this doesn't matter whether the person was brought by you or brought by Julius. As long as this person stakes, more people staking increases the block production reward of ONF tokens, which increases your profitability. So your profitability does not depend on your staking. Yes, your staking plays a bigger part because the more you stake, the more tokens you earn. But also the more tokens you earn, the 0.1 to 2% depends so much on the increased number of people that are staking. So When more people join, more minting happens. When more minting happens, more staking happens. When more staking happens, the project becomes more sustainable. So teaching others grows your income and strengthens the ecosystem. Teaching builds income. The more people you help understand DeFi, the more your network grows. So that's why to me it is very important every single day, because I understand if I want to increase my profitability, the block production reward has to increase. And for the block production reward to increase, more people need to stake. Give me a 2, if that is clear, because this is not like Bitcoin. So if you're already in the business and you are staking a loan, are you affecting your income? Let me know in the chat. If you're already in the business and you are staking a loan, are you affecting your income from your capital? You staked $1,000. When you stake a loan, are you affecting your income? Exactly, yes. Because the more people you share the opportunity with, the block production reward rate is going to increase, which is going to make you more super profitable. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I hope that was also very clear. When you are selling, that should be your approach. Make sure you don't stake alone. So let's look at how rewards appear. So the rewards will appear personally, number one, from your staking.
Someone is asking, is Oracle the same like Royal Q? No, it's not the same. Oracle is not a robot. It's not a robot. We are into cryptocurrency staking. Staking is simply, in a simple way to understand, staking is simply like planting. You plant, uh, you plant something, and that something grows and it multiplies. So when it multiplies, by the time you sell it, after you have harvested, by the time you sell it, you are making more profit because now the seeds have multiplied. That is staking. For example, if I plant 10 kilograms of beans, if I plant 10 kilograms of beans and I plant them for 4 months, the 4 months period of my planting becomes the staking period. It becomes the staking period when we are into crypto. So when that staking period of 4 months ends and I'm going to harvest my beans, the 10 kilograms that I planted and they give me 50 kilograms. They give me 50. I harvest 50 kilograms. So even when I sell at a cheaper price, I will still be making the profit because the quantity that I am bringing into the market is much more than that I bought when I was going to plant. So that is staking. We are into crypto staking. So I asked the same because Roku is purchased. There is no renewal. There is no renewal. No renewal here. No buying. No buying that you are buying the robot. You are putting on trading capital. No, there is nothing like that. So that is it. When it comes to staking with Oracle. With Oracle, that is it. A person who has asked that question. That is it. That's what, if you have asked that question. Let me see if we still have some questions here. I don't see any question here. So is the trainer coming back? I think it is network problem. I think it is network problem that is disturbing him. Okay. So many people are missing this opportunity simply because they don't understand how it works. But when it comes to staking, staking is totally very good. Yeah, staking is very good as long as you understand it. But I know few understand how staking works. All right, so I believe he's not coming back because of the network, and I believe he was done. So why don't you allow me to close the meeting? Allow me to close the meeting from here. We meet tomorrow, same time. Do we get the same ONF at the end of the staking period if we entered at a different price? No. No. Do we get the same ONF at the end of the staking period if we entered at different price? No. Your profitability in this business is going to depend on how much coins are you staking. It will depend on how much coins are you staking. How much coins are you staking? If you are staking 2 coins, you cannot receive the same profit with the person who is staking 40 coins. That means the business is largely depending on capital. How much capital? How much capital do you have? How much coins are you staking? So you cannot combine combine yourself with someone who has a lot of coins to stake. For example, this business is very funny. You people who don't want to add in stakes, you will always be missing money because you are so skeptical, you are so fearful about what you don't understand. For example, right now as I'm talking, now, the coin is at it is at $10. Eh? $10. If you had $100, if you started the business today with $100, it means you will be getting around 10 coins. You will get 10 coins because the coin is at $10. But the person who bought the coin when it was at 20, the person got 5 coins. The person got 5 coins using $100. Using $100. So you all have the same capital, $100, but you bought the coin at different price. Therefore, the number of coins you got are different. This one is having 10 coins to be staked, and this one is having 5 coins to be staked. So when you enter into your Oracle system, when you enter into your Oracle system and trying to calculate that one who is having 5 coins staked for a year, the person will be having $822 by the end of the year. But the person who is taking 10 coins, the person is going to have $1,645 after 1 year. So you had the same capital that was $100, but you bought the coin at different price. You bought the coin at different price. So, person A bought the coin when it was at $10 and got 10 coins to be staked. Then person B had $100, but the person bought at 20 when the coin was at $20. So the person got 5 coins. You see, the amount of coins that you are staking also will determine the capital, the profit you will be making. As simple as that. As simple as that. So even whether you bought at what price, you will still be making profit. But the profit depends. If you bought, let's say the coin was at $50 and you invested $100, it means that you got 2 coins. You got 2 coins to stake. You got two coins. So when you put your 2 coins, by the end of the year, this is going to be your money. $329. So whether you bought at what price, whether you bought at what price, you are still going to be making profit. So that is
Thank
it.
you so much.
Yeah.
I think that's enough for today. Even my network is getting very stable, but I don't know. I believe that we have been able to learn something this morning. So your continuous staking makes sense. Your capital makes sense. Your team building makes sense. Okay. So when you are selling, sell your coins on a limit order. I hope that's enough for today. I wish you a perfect day, and allow us stop here. See you in the evening at 9 p.m.